So today is the 10th of March, and today I'm making little packets of honey for bees because they just started. As you saw in the previous video, we let the queens out. We put some protein, that's ultra bee and sugar syrup, and now we want to just add some extra honey because bad weather is coming. The bees won't be able to fly out, and only nectar they will get, it will be beginning of April. So we need to have them a little bit of reserve if they run out of their honey stores in the hive. They have some leftovers from winter, but we want to make sure that they don't run out of food. So I'm doing like these small packets of honey. I don't know how much is it. It's around maybe half a kilo, 1 kilo, something like that. We'll see how they consume it. So here we have just leftover honey from last season in the buckets, and yeah, I'm using a knife just to get out some of the honey, and I'll put it in the plastic bags. Just 1 second. It's not as easy as it looks. So we'll be putting them for all the hives, regardless of how much honey they have left. But we just want to make sure that they don't die out of one thing, that they don't die out of hunger, and the other thing is we want them to rear the honey, rear the brood as much as they can. So to have the bees forcing the queen to lay eggs, it's necessary so that they have enough food stores. So if they have little food, they will limit the brood rearing activity, and we don't want that, especially now in the critical moment in the spring when we need a lot of bees. And because winter bees, if we don't, how to put it, if it's gonna be too little brood rearing happening in the hive, the winter bees are still gonna wear out because there is brood pheromone, which changes the bee's biology, like the process happening in the bee. It starts adulterating, which means that she starts to get older when she starts contacting with brood pheromone. So her lifespan starts to decrease. So we want to have as much brood as the colony can handle, so to ensure that, so that we don't waste winter bees basically. So we want to have as much brood as possible now. So to ensure that they rear the amount of brood they are capable of, we have to have enough food stored. So we will just provide maybe 1 kilo of extra honey if they need it, and we can see if they use all of it, we just put more, and that's it. So we'll see you when they put these packets in the hive. I'll show you how we do it. Okay, so let's get started. We'll need a little bit of smoke, just because there will be bees on the top of the frames, so we need to push them down a little bit. So we are using dried out wood. I don't know exactly what is it, but it's without the sap, if I recall correctly. It's just dried out. Of course, after winter it's a little bit moist, so it takes a little bit more time to fire up, but we just use gas, simply like that. It takes a couple of seconds. Okay, and that's it. Yep. So let me show you how we put that honey on. Let's remove these. Okay, let's see. So it's, I think, the 4th day after releasing the queens, or 3rd day, I don't really remember anymore now. So we have these here, a little bit of smoke. As you can see, they are starting to get a little bit interested in the pollen patties. They weren't interested yet before because they didn't have any brood. Now they should start having larvae, and soon after, like in the 6th and 7th day, they will start needing a lot of pollen. So that's when they're gonna start feeding on that really heavily. So here's the honey, a little bit more smoke. Okay, that's perfect. And I like to make a couple of incisions here, just like that, and just lay it on top. I'll press it down just a little bit so I can close the hive. Okay, that should be pretty good. And that's it. I cover it again, just like that. Put our top part. I like this quite a lot because we use it throughout the whole season. If you need to place something on top, or just leave a queen or something, you always can do it because you have a gap between the frames and the cover. And that's pretty much it. Here we have now honey, pollen. The nest is concise, so basically they are all settled. We'll come back in 20 days when the 3rd generation will start to hatch. Then we'll just fully put all the frames in the hive body, and it will have 10 frames, and you can further develop. So for now, that's it. I'm gonna do the same for all the hives and leave them for 3 weeks to do their own thing. Thank you.